Today we are going to hike the West Rim Trail. It's 15 miles. It's in Zions National Park. We are at the trailhead. We are at about 1.7 miles in on the trail. And so far it's been kind of like this, just kind of a flat, little bit up, little bit down, but pretty easy trail. We're getting some good vistas out to our left here. A little bit hazy. It was about 40 degrees, in the upper 40s, maybe 46, 47 when we first started. And so we were a little bit on the cool side. But now that we're, 1.7 miles in, we are warmed up and doing good. And it's going to be a great day. So we are at 3.1 miles. So at 3.1 miles, you can stop and take in this vista. At 3 miles, the trail had a slight incline, which ends right about 3.1. So about a tenth of a mile, little incline, and then come up this vista on the right of the trail. And if we swing around over to the left of the trail, we see that. That's a little bit hazy, so it may not show up that great in the video. This is continuing on down the trail. Looks like it's going to go down a little bit. And that's where we came from. Turned out to be a beautiful day. I'm starting to pick up a little bit of sweat, so I'm going to take off a layer of clothes and keep going. Hello, we're at 3.8 miles on the trail, and this is the view we're getting off to the left side of the trail. There's a nice big tree here that you can hang out in the shade if you want some shade. The trail is over here. And came from that way. And we are going on down the trail this way. So, and it's warming up a little bit. Sun's peeking out. Still feels nice and cool though. Maybe it's in the upper 50s or low 60s. At 5.2 miles. And probably for the last quarter of a mile, we've been coming down through this valley, just kind of on this trail here. And we're continuing on down through this valley. So that's what it's like at 5.2 miles. Came from there. We're at 5.5 miles on the trail. And it's starting to go up. So we'll keep track of, how long we have this ascent, and let you know that when you get to about 5.5, there's a climb, and we'll see how far. About a half mile uphill, 5.2 miles to 5.7, and then it kind of levels out, or here it's just kind of gradually, we're just kind of gradually going up. So that's where we're at, like 5.7 miles. Over a third of the way done. We are at 6 miles And so for the last 0.3 from 5.7 to now, it's been just a steady climb. But now it looks like we're getting up to the top of that climb. So right at 6 miles. And then, wow. Check that out. .2 miles, you can hike off to the right of the trail a little bit and come over to this vista. We're at 6.8 miles. We're still kind of doing a little bit of uphill. We are at 7.2 miles. All right, so we're at the top of this ridge. Potato Hollow, back down the way we came. Trail going off to the right. That's the canyon rim route. That's where we're going to go. And then there's Telegraph Canyon off to the left. Okay, onto the canyon rim trail. All right, we're at 7.4 miles, so almost halfway. And there's an amazing view here behind me. I'll turn the camera around, we'll take a look. All right, we'll get back on the trail. We just came from there, and we're at 7.6 miles, so we are officially, technically, if it's a 15-mile hike, we're over half the way. We're hiking along this rim, and there's the view off to the side. That's off to the right side. Do have some good views off to the left, but they're further away. Okay, we are at about 8.7 miles, and we just passed campsite 3 and 4, and it looks like we're headed down for a bit. We've been climbing kind of steadily for the last little while, but let's turn the camera around here. But now we starting to go down. Excuse me. And this vista opened up to our left. Well, right here at 9 miles, this trail is like steps and sandy. Wow. We should build a house here. I don't think I'd get tired of this. Would you?
No, this is beautiful. I love it. Can we helicopter in though?
No, we have Taycan. It'll be good for us. We are at 9.3 miles. Now, one person said in the All Trail reviews that wear long pants because you'll get your legs scratched up if you don't. And I am particularly concerned about getting my legs scratched up because I'm diabetic, and any deep cuts and scratches, they don't heal that great for me. And so I don't like to get scratched up, but I've worn shorts for this first 9.3 miles, and I haven't gotten any serious scratches. I mean, a couple superficial little scrapes that you can kind of wipe off with your hands and they don't leave a mark or anything. So my experience is, if you're careful, I mean, I have been careful. I have avoided some little stiff branches on the trail, but if you're careful, and you just pay a little bit of attention during those spots, no reason to wear long pants. You can wear shorts. So we're at 10.2 miles. We just came down that trail right there. And this sign here says that's the rim route. And this sign over here to the right says it's the Telephone Canyon route. And then you come down here, there's a sign. And it says to the West Rim Spring, about 100 yards up that, and then that trail ends. So if you need water, I didn't go check it because I don't need water. There's a nice big tree in the middle here. There's a sign over there that says that's campsite 2. And then this here says the grotto trailhead. So we're going to go down this way. I think this is the right way. Oh, look at that. Just amazing. Really beautiful. Of course, I'm sure you don't need my commentary. You can judge. But that's what I'm thinking. Again, this is around whatever I said last clip, 10.2 miles or something like that. You good?
I saw a little chipmunk fly.
I think if I fell down there and didn't stop before I hit that edge, that'd be it. That'd be all she wrote. We're at 10.4 miles. We are at 11.6 miles, and the weather has turned out to be beautiful. I mean, it's clear and sunny, but with that comes a little bit more heat. It's in the low 80s. Well, the forecast that I looked at said it was going to be, high was a 68 or something, which I thought was going to be beautiful, but it also said it was going to be overcast. So all right, here we are at 12.2 miles from the top. So 2.8 miles from the bottom. Wow, look at that tree. And the dry creek bed. Right, so we're at 12.3 miles, and across there you can see the trail we just came down into the valley that I photographed or videoed. And then we're now climbing up, switchbacking up this side of the mountain. So this is 12.3 miles. 12.7 miles. It just got through climbing up, and I think we may be going down for a while. This has been an epic hike, and shout out to John for recommending it to me. Really have enjoyed it. And yeah, I still got another 2.3 miles to go, but the end is nearing. We are at 13 miles. So when you get here, you'll see these little footprint signs because the trail is all on rock, and they help you keep track of the trail. We are at 13.3 miles, and there's Angel's Landing right there in front of us. It's mostly shadowed in this video, but that ridge, going up that ridge, that's Angel's Landing. I've done that twice. It can be sketch. You just gotta go slow and hang on to the chain and the rails and don't do stupid things. All right, we're getting close to getting her done. All right, coming down the Angel's Landing switchbacks. I got a cute picture of my son on these when he was like 5. He's 21 now, so that was a long time ago. So still hiking down from Angel's Landing, and look at this tree. How is it even staying upright? It's still alive. Wow. All right, there's the end. I mean, you can see the trail, the rest of the trail going down. And so there it is. Coming into the final stretch. Coming into the final stretch. Two miles to Scout Lookout, 1 mile up to Enroe Pools, 2.5 to the top of Angel's Landing, Lava Point 13. The river water looks nice and clear. Sometimes it's so muddy you can't see the bottom. I think that's why they call it the Virgin River. Right, we made it. 15. I think it's closer to 15.5 miles all the way to the road in Zion. There's a shuttle bus across from me. And across the river, just back there, the bridge. Let me flip it around here. Just up that way a little bit is the bridge that crosses the river, and on up to a couple miles up to the landing up there, right before you climb up Angel's Landing. So, excellent.